What's up, nerd family? Welcome to the Poindexter Lounge, where I'm getting my hair straightened. It's what we do when we're, trapped up inside and got nothing to do, and just trying to, do stuff. Plus, I'll be honest with you, I really liked when my hair was straight a little while back. So we're doing this again, and we're about ready to watch some wrestling. Ready to watch?
Wrestling?
We're ready to watch some wrestling, Tiff. Tiff, I've told everybody about how you and I got on the whole wrestling thing. Yo, what's up, Marquez? Hey, I got the design, the NWO design. Love it. Shiny says, why? Just because I like it. You know what? It's just something different. I like having options.
Well, I
It's,
think you've had your hair curly for so long that this is different for you, where
yes,
this is like too different for everybody else.
I know it's probably a little strange for everybody else, but well, Jeff, where am I going to go get my haircut? Everything's closed. There's literally nothing open. I even tried to. I've had a little bit of a toothache here the last couple of days. It's like not really a toothache. It's like a sensitive tooth. And I tried calling a dentist, and even the dentists were closed. Like literally nobody's open. So Isaac is. We'll be back in here in just a minute, and so you guys don't have to sit here and just watch my hair get straightened.
He's helping them take the dogs out.
They're taking the dogs out, and then we're gonna set up to
You don't need
go
to
ahead
show
and
your
watch.
hair.
Yeah, look at it. Look how beautiful and luxurious it is. Come on.
Luxurious.
I think that's
It's
what the channel should be from now on.
it's because
We're just gonna go with Enash's beauty tips. Look at my beautiful
the
hair.
Jurac bounce back beautiful hair.
Right, like very Farrah Fawcett '80s. Like I feel
Like
like I
give your
could
hair
be
a
in a
little bit
buddy
of a
cop
bump.
movie. Hey Ryan, I'm wearing my Michigan sweatshirt just for you, buddy.
I'm wearing the D.
She is. It's best live stream ever. I'm watching someone get their hair done. Yep.
Quarantine, getting your hair did.
Quarantine hair done right there.
Quarantine hair, don't care.
How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Are you guys staying safe? You guys staying in? I tell you what, man, things are so crazy. I feel like it's like an endless like Saturday.
Well, most people, are like, woohoo, we get to stay home, and then it's like day 3.
Oh,
You
man, it's
don't
crazy.
want to. There's only so much you can't.
Nice, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, have you seen Picard? I'm a huge Next Generation fan, and right now CBS streaming channel
All of the
is
streaming freaking channels are
yeah.
free right now because they want to hook you while you're watching them, and then be like, hey, now that the quarantine's over, now it's $10 a month.
Yeah. But hashtag quarantine hair done. Yeah. So with CBS being free right now, I've watched half of Picard so far. Watched like 5 episodes, 6 episodes, and I'm really digging it. Like I don't understand what everybody's like complaining about. I get it now. People just love to complain. It's just people are just going to complain. You know what? So I haven't seen Discovery yet. So I got the month-long thing. So hopefully, if I get done with Picard, I can take a look at Discovery. I know people are like, well, it's like a.
Welcome to my world.
See, I had to do this in honor of AJ Styles because everybody says with my hair straight, I kind of look like AJ Styles. So since we're watching wrestling, I figured I'd go with the AJ Styles. That's cool. I'm glad to hear that because I've got friends on both sides of that who've watched it, and like some friends just really hate it, and they're just like, "This is not Star Trek. It's awful." And then I have some other friends who are like, absolutely love it. So I don't even know what to think half the time. But I just love Star Trek. So I the only thing, and actually I watched it just a couple months ago. But Star Trek, the motion picture is a little hard to get through. I love the concept of it, and I love the story. Just the execution just is kind of rough. With basically they're standing there for 2 hours just looking straight ahead.
Sorry, your hair is just like too curly in the front there.
Just too curly. That's what I hear, Jeff. Is that it's different, and so people just don't like stuff that's different. Well, what are you gonna do? You can only do what you can do. But it is what it is. So, like I said, once Isaac gets back in here, we will start the matches. We're gonna start today with. Make sure to get your matches in that you guys want to watch. And we'll try to get to some today. We'll do this again because obviously we're all going to be in this for a little while. So no worries there. But so if we don't get to the match that you want to see today, know that we will definitely be getting to it. Eugene versus Triple H, SummerSlam 2004. There you go. That's a good one. We're going to start off today because Darth Tasty had put in an idea for a match last time, but we finished with John Cena versus CM Punk in the retirement match where CM Punk walked out at the end with the title in Chicago. And that was such a great match. And by that time, we had already live streamed almost 3 hours, and so we were all kind of a little bit burned out. And so, but what a great match to end that live stream on. I mean,
Probably want to get the wee one off the couch.
I also still have the suggestions from last year. Safety.
yeah. So Isaac has the suggestions from last stream. So we'll definitely we got another one here, Isaac.
He needs you to set up the thing.
Yeah, WWE fan says put the WWE fan. What's up, GC Files? Says Eugene versus Triple H at SummerSlam 2004. And put the video package to start the match of Eugene versus Triple H. What's that?
Who versus Triple H?
Eugene versus
Me and
Triple H
Eugene.
at SummerSlam 2004.
Mean Gene.
What's up, Jeremy Cottle? Good to see you, bro. Nice, Jeff.
SummerSlam set.
Yep, SummerSlam. Yep.
Slam 2.
So, but today we're going to start at WrestleMania 3.
These are the ones that I have saved.
Oh, what do we got saved so far? So here's what we got saved so far, so you guys can be thinking about this. Today we're going to start off with Macho Man Randy Savage versus.
They're not in any specific order.
Yeah, these are not in any specific order, but this is what we're going to start off with because Darth Tasty had his suggestion, and so we're going to go with it. It was Macho Man versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at WrestleMania 3. So you guys can be getting that set up, and we'll get started in a second. Some other ones that were mentioned were CM Punk versus Undertaker, Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart, the whole
Retirement.
screw job. Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon versus HBK, the first ladder match. Also, Undertaker versus Mankind Hell in a Cell match. I think we got to watch that one today.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Before we threw him off the top.
I know. Gotta watch that one. That's a classic. And now we got Eugene versus Triple H at SummerSlam 2004. Is there a match where The Rock and John Cena fought? There's two. It's funny you mentioned that. I just watched.
Survivor Series.
What's that? Yeah, I know. I just watched. I just rewatched the one where they tag teamed together leading up to that match, and that was funny. So yeah, there was the one match at WrestleMania where it was like once in a lifetime, and they hyped it up for a year that they were going to do that match.
It wasn't
That-
like the main event of WrestleMania.
it was like a build up, man, to WrestleMania 28, and it was a good match. It really was a good match. But they hyped it up for a year, and then the next year they did it again. It was supposed to be once in a lifetime, they said, but apparently it came twice.
Wasn't
Twice.
that time, wasn't it for the... No, it wasn't for the WWE title.
No, the first time wasn't for the title. The second time was though.
Yeah.
The second time was for the
what I was
title
talking about.
because that was when The Rock had come in and beat CM Punk for the title, took the title off CM Punk, and then that's when they why have the most funniest match of Taboo Tuesday 2004. Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect, SummerSlam 91. Ooh, that's a good one.
Good one.
Yes, you could.
That is a good one. Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect, SummerSlam 91. That's good. You guys want to know the first match, or the first wrestling pay-per-view that I remember anything about that, like I really took notice of wrestling, was SummerSlam 1989.
You're in my spot, Wook.
That was the year that No Holds Barred, the movie, came out. and they ended up with Hulk Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake versus Macho Man Randy Savage and Zeus. Now, I had watched wrestling, before, but that was like the first time I was like aware of a pay-per-view. And I remember me and my buddies, we had some friends who had like wrestling belts, and some friends who had made some. And I remember, man, in gym class, we'd set up mats and we would wrestle. And
Mine was when Hulk Hogan fought Sergeant Slaughter with the Hornet boots.
oh, when Sergeant Slaughter turned. Oh my gosh, remember that, guys? That was, a lot of people say a lot of negative things about that match at SummerSlam, or not SummerSlam, it's WrestleMania 7, where they took each other on. But you know what? I gotta say, Sergeant Slaughter was very agile
For his age.
that time. Oh yeah, it says Dorothy says the first pay-per-view I ever ordered was the Tuesday in Texas with Hogan versus Zeus. They showed the movie, and then you got the one match pay-per-view. Nice. Was a really bad pay-per-view. Yeah, well, because Zeus really wasn't a wrestler; he was an actor, so it was kind of weird. But you know, they worked that angle something crazy. What do you guys think? I'm all done. I'm all set. I'm all ready. He did,
I
Jeremy.
haven't sprayed it, but you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So.
Ow! Stop biting me. She's got them little puppy teeth.
They're piranha teeth.
They are. Hey, stop it. You're going to ruin my shirt. Hey. Hey, look. Stop. We're going to get into a wrestling match right here. Got her in the head. Oh, outside interference. Outside interference. Got her in the chokehold. Oh, she's getting out. Oh, there she goes. All right.
I gotta get my drink, and then I'll be in.
All right. Hey, can you make me a coffee?
Actual coffee or
Actual coffee.
frappuccino?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Make me a cappuccino first. There's AJ. That's right. Got the AJ look going on. I'll go ahead and get this set up here. Welcome, everybody. Human versus dog rematch. At some point, we just let the dogs go. The dogs just wrestle constantly around here. I dig it. I can see it in there. It's amazing how much hair transforms everything about how you look and how you feel, But it's funny. All right. Get this started. Need to start with a match of laughter. Well, we're going to start with we are going to start with the Macho Man Randy Savage match because Darth Tasty was very, very patient last stream, and so we said we were going to start off with that match. Yeah, actually, Tiff, you know what? I'll take a regular coffee, actually, babe.
I just started with water.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll take whatever you got then.
Frappuccino.
Yep. Whatever you got for me, girl, I'll take it. Eric Bischoff versus Eugene, Taboo Tuesday, 2004.
Never mind, it made coffee.
Oh, well, that's gonna be weak though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's
Really
a
dark.
that's one of the what's that?
It's really dark. That's what I'm using to make my own coffee. Do you have any cream or sugar?
Yeah, there's half and half in there. Okay, mark down. Tanya wants to also see The Rock versus John Cena. So I'm gonna say, which one should we do though? The first one or the second one? You guys vote, first or second.
I think the first one, because I felt like that one was better.
The first one was better. Yeah, so let's do the first one.
The second one's for title, so you knew Cena was going to win that.
Yeah, WrestleMania 28. We knew that Cena was gonna win.
Yeah, because then The Rock left after that.
Yeah. So Taboo Tuesday. Is Taboo Tuesday even on the pay-per-view list? I haven't looked at everything that's in here. Great Balls of Fire, Greatest Royal Rumble, In Your House, Invasion, Judgment Day, King of the Ring, New Year's Revolution, Night of Champions, No Mercy, No Mercy UK, No Way Out, One Night Only, One Night Stand. Taboo Tuesday, it is in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not bad for order.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one of those actually. It does not look like though that they have too many of those. The Taboo Tuesday, so I don't know if I don't even know if
Since
they'll.
that was from 2005. That's when Big Show still has the one strap.
Yeah,
Andre the Giant.
yeah, it does. It doesn't look. Let's see, the only thing I'm seeing for Eugene for Taboo Tuesday is Eugene Jimmy Snuka versus Tyson, Tomko, and Rob Conroy. So that's the only thing I'm seeing. But we're gonna go ahead. WrestleMania 3. Oops. Come on. Well, WrestleMania 3.
Yeah, it looks like they only did it for a year or two.
Yeah. Could be wrong, but if you know exactly where it is, let us know and we'll get to
Like
it.
2005 or 2004.
Yeah. We're gonna go WrestleMania 3 and watch this match. We're gonna go ahead and get it started. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and get it started here. Let's see. That was
Like, you just go to.
yeah.
Hey, Isaac,
Yeah.
next time we're allowed to make a run, we need to get Splenda.
That's the time that. No, that was WrestleMania 1, wasn't it? When he Hogan slammed.
No, that's this WrestleMania 3. That's also a good match. You know, put that in, put that match in here, because that's one that we would eventually get to.
Yeah.
Is Hogan versus Andre. That's one of those pivotal matches in wrestling history for sure.
Yeah, I can't remember if that was that one or if that was WrestleMania 1.
The cool thing is that this was at the Pontiac Silverdome.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, I
literally a
remember that.
stone's throw, like literally from where I picked you guys up from your dad and dropped you off to your dad's.
Yeah, I remember that. Like whenever, like I watched something like on that match that they said it was a Silverdome.
Yep, this
That's
was
why
at the
I always
Pontiac
remember
Silverdome. A lot of great memories at the Pontiac Silverdome.
What?
Okay, trying to figure out.
Upstairs. Look, door.
We can stay down here if we don't want to deal with them.
Here's interesting. They don't have the jump 2 for those matches. That's weird.
I said if you don't want to deal with them and their attitudes, you don't have to.
Huh. Oh wait. Oh, you know what? It's doing that. It's doing that.
Oh, whereas on.
Yeah.
Load
It's,
it all.
yeah. It's doing a thing. I gotta reload it. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I don't know what it's doing. Man, I remember the Heart Foundation. I loved the Heart Foundation back in the day. All right. Savage versus Steamboat. Everybody ready? Everybody got it up? I think we're all set and ready to go now. Let me get on here so we can have a conversation while we watch this. Everybody's oops. Everybody's coming in here. Glad to have you guys with us today. Man, I do got this. I'm looking at myself on here, and I do got an AJ Styles thing going on, huh? I have not been yet to. Thank you, Tiff.
Coffee.
Appreciate you.
Coffee.
Coffee in my Michigan thing there, just for you.
Coffee in your Michigan
Ryan.
voice.
Just for you, Ryan. I have not been to the Little Caesars Arena yet, but we used to go to Joe Louis Arena all the time. We go see.
Isaac's great
Saw
uncle
Monday Night
actually
Raw at
works
Joe
there.
Louis Arena. We've seen wrestling
Yes.
all over the place. What, babe?
Isaac's great uncle actually works there.
Yeah, he does. So,
He's security.
all right, guys. So we are at Savage versus Steamboat. We just went to the Jump 2 function. If you go to WrestleMania 3 and you're right there, you go to Jump 2 and you can just go right over to Savage versus Steamboat Intercontinental title. Literally Harold is one of the greatest matches of all time. So we're gonna watch it together. All right, guys. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1, and then hit play. So 3, 2, 1, play. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. 93,000 fans were there that day. Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth. God love it. George the Animal Steel. Oh my gosh. You remember George the Animal Steel, Tiff? He had the green tongue and he would rip the turnbuckle pads off and like eat them and stuff. Oh yeah, I've been to Ford Field many times. Wasn't Ford Field where Mr. McMahon got his hair buzzed off because of Trump? No, I think that was. No, I think that was at Ford Field. I think it was right at Ford Field because I'm trying to remember what WrestleMania that was. Was that WrestleMania 25?
Submission or pinfall. No disqualification, no countouts.
WrestleMania 23, and I was there. Yep.
That's where the champion has the advantage. That's where the edge. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Bud says that he was there.
The champion can get disqualified. The champion can get counted out. He'll lose the match and the winner's money, but he'll hold on to the title.
Miss Elizabeth, man.
Elizabeth with a very concerned look on her face.
Love Miss
Rightly
Elizabeth.
so.
Macho Man was awesome too. You know what?
Now for quite some time. Jess, I want to go on record right now and say you were one of the guys, you and the Weasel Brett, Bobby the Brain Heenan, who said that this guy would never step back in the ring.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Buzz was there.
on the record, he surprised me. He surprised
Yeah,
me.
Ford Field is a nice stadium.
He's got a lot of throat. Well, because it wasn't the heart that got hurt.
Man, I remember WrestleMania 7, where they had the retirement match between Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man lost. He had been with Sensational Sherry for so long, and but then him and Elizabeth got back together that night. She came in and saved him, and just so much emotion. We just watched that not too long ago, and it was just it's just crazy how much emotion there was with that for us who grew up watching that storyline.
Choking, and referee Dave Hebner gonna have to get him under control or disqualify him. Well, the Dragon doesn't want that, Jess. That's got to be the farthest thing from his mind. He doesn't want to get counted out. He doesn't want Savage to get counted out. He doesn't want to get disqualified. He wants the strike. What a smart move there by the Macho Man. He got the Dragon to chase him outside the ring, and when he came through the ropes, he leveled him. He nailed him. In control once again. The reigning champion, Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, what a clothesline. I don't think there's a better talent in the world of professional wrestling than Macho Man. I'll tell you what, I have my doubts, and you've heard me express them many times, Jess, about how he got the title. But
Jeff also suggested Big Show versus Money Mayweather. That match.
Taking on all contenders. Listen to the chant going on, Steve-O, and the Dragon moves out of the corner. And Savage finds nobody home. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the leverage on the wrist lock. And that can dislocate a shoulder real quick. He's going to work right now with this arm wringer. He's going to drape it over that top rope. And drops off the apron.
Oh, it's so funny. Wrestling was so different back then.
Well, I'll tell you, I've never seen the Dragon this aggressive. I mean,
But we believed it, man. Back in the day, we bought. And can you imagine being one of the people way up in the rafters at the Silverdome? I've been I've been to events at the Silverdome way up in the rafters. And that was not. I went to a concert once, and it was a general admission concert at the Silverdome. And we went early, and we ended up going in the wrong door with a bunch of people who were actually volunteers for the concert, and we didn't know. So we ended up getting into the concert early, and we ended up front row at the concert at the Silverdome. It was insane. What a hairy dude. It's like my cousin Sam. Just messing. My cousin Sam's a hairy guy. Sam reminds, but it's not gross. Sam reminds me more of John Williams, or John, not John. Robin Williams here.
That's disgusting. I prefer not to look at it. And for Harris. And the Dragon is back up on the apron. Look at this, wide open. Ooh, and he's going after the throat. He's going after the throat indeed. He's going after that lair. That's smart on the part of the Macho Man. Surprised he didn't do that earlier on in the match. Well, you gotta wait for your opening, Gorilla. You gotta do certain things to create openings for other things.
I wish they had WCW, because man, if they had WCW, I would do, I'd want to watch the night that Hogan turned. That match leading up to there with the NWO formed. Look at Miss Elizabeth. Miss Elizabeth is still hot. Got that action figure. So does Tiff. She's wearing that outfit too.
The white one?
Yeah, the white one.
So she can't still be hot because she's gone.
Yeah, no, she's gone. So is Macho Man. It's sad. You guys ever watched or listened to the album where Macho Man, the album Macho Man put out? Macho Man put out an album where he just like goes off on, he dedicates a song to Hogan. Like, oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's so funny. You can find all the tracks on YouTube. So if you have not seen it, I suggest that you go sometime and look up Macho Man rap album. He got in with some dudes and just he wanted to fight Hogan for real. He was mad at Hogan for a long, long time.
Who was?
Macho Man. Before he passed,
You had beef?
he had a beef. He had a Joker type of beef with Hogan. He wanted to fight Hogan for real in the first ever real wrestling match, he said. You can find that video on YouTube as well, where he challenges Hogan. And what he wanted to do was, he wanted to put in like $10,000, do it as a pay-per-view, but like he was going to, was it $10,000 I think he was going to put in or something like that, and then he wanted Hogan to put in some money, and he wanted them to do it as a pay-per-view where all the money went to charity, and that Hogan could pick the charity, but he just wanted to beat up Hogan. He just hated Hulk Hogan that much. And then when he died, Hogan did like a tribute thing to him or whatever. A lot of people were kind of ticked off about that because of how they felt Hogan really felt about it, or how Macho Man really felt about Hogan. But apparently, I mean, and who knows, because it's Hogan talking, and we'll never know the other side of that story for real. But Hogan says that they made up. But we never saw that from Macho Man. Oh! Earl Hebner. Classic,
Who's a hairy dude, Batman?
right?
It's like a shirt. Okay, stop it. I'm not getting my food.
This is terrible. He should have been counted out already by Dave Hebner, the referee. I've already counted to 20. As the Dragon was literally pushed.
You're right, Darth Stacy. Wrestling is so much faster now. Everything is just boom, 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 boom. They used to do a whole lot more.
Not just having pizza rolls for lunch; those are for dinner. You guys have sandwiches and stuff.
Yeah, it was so much. It was all about the big hits, and the over the top stuff. Now it's all about speed, flying back and forth, high impact stuff.
Why isn't Hebner counted? 30 seconds. Well, both men were outside the ring. No.
Do you think the WrestleMania is fake?
Macho Man got in a long time ago that Hebner's too busy reprimanding him instead of counting like he should be.
Yeah, no, Buzz, I know that they have WCW, but apparently the free version, at least I haven't seen it, the free version is not. Oh, well, you know what though, I thought I saw Bash at the Beach. And if it's Bash at the Beach, that would be, they would have that, because that's where Hogan turned. Unless it's just WWE versions of Bash at the Beach. Because I thought somebody said that they didn't have WCW pay-per-views, because I didn't see any, I didn't think I saw any WCW pay-per-views. It's funny, we watched, Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan, which is like one of those really nostalgic ones for us, for a lot of us, and then they tried to do it at WCW and it completely failed. They totally ruined that. Instead of NWO, Ultimate Warrior came in with OWN, One Warrior Nation. It was cool. I mean, the lead up to it was alright, but
the match itself.
it was bad. And Ultimate Warrior would just like appear in the middle of the ring. Remember when Ricky the Dragon Steamboat would come out and he'd breathe fire?
I'll tell you this, Hebner's slow counting. He better stay consistent then. The Dragon's still in a lot of trouble. Oh, went right over the top on that attempt. And now it's the martial arts of the Dragon coming into play.
I've seen that documentary, man. That is a great documentary. Yeah, people forget, predetermined outcomes does not mean fake. Like, it depends upon what you want to look at as fake. Because the outcomes may be predetermined, but they have to go out there, they have to entertain, they put their bodies just on the line. I mean, it's a sad thing, actually, when you stop and think about it, because a lot of wrestlers don't make it to very old at all. They just abuse their bodies. And unfortunately, a lot of it, they hurt themselves really bad, and then they end up on pain. A lot of people have ended up on painkillers. Nice hit there. Oh. Put on the rope. The way that they sell the stuff, man, they sell getting hit. Yeah, Buzz, I know it's on the network if you pay for it. We used to have the network, and I used to watch all that stuff. But I let my my full subscription pass. Hold on, Macho! Ooh. Marquez Marquez has a suggestion. Triple H versus Batista at Vengeance 2005. It was a Hell in a Cell match. Yeah, I hear you, Buzz. Like I said, I had the network for longest time. We had the network, but then just as we kind of watched all the content that we wanted to watch, I used to love. Did you guys watch?
Legends House?
What was it?
Legends House.
Legends House. Why didn't they do more with that, man? That was such a great show. We really liked Legends House. But there for a while, everything was like prank video shows and stuff. And the network kind of got weird for a minute. And that was kind of when we just kind of let it pass, because when we realized we were only watching the pay-per-views and we weren't watching Raw because it had gotten that bad, and I knew that it was bad because like when Goldberg came back, I was a huge Goldberg fan, growing up, and when Goldberg was in it, and I still wasn't super excited about it. I knew that we, probably shouldn't be paying the $10 a month. We wanted to pay $10 for the. Oh, look at Hebner! What is that, like 4 matches now that we watched that Hebner has gotten knocked out? Oh yeah! Big elbow. Oh, there's no referee.
There's Hebner now. Macho Man just turned him over, trying to slap a little life into him. Macho's going up again. He's going to really do him in, though. He's going out to the...
Do you pronounce it Tonya?
He's trying to get the belt.
We had we consider a family member in my family because she lived with us for a long time. We called her Aunt Tonya, but she spelled it like Tanya, Tonya, and but it was pronounced Tonya, not Tanya. Well, I'm way behind here.
I think the bell ran Savage in the head, Jess. But the champion's still in control. No, small package by the Dragon.
Okay, WWE fan. Yeah, you know what? For a good laugh, absolutely. I'd be happy to do that. So the next one we're going to do is we'll do the Eugene versus Eric Bischoff. Because I just love to see Eric Bischoff get... Steamboat!
I mean, all the dudes back then were kind of like that, but that's like a shirt.
So good. Oh, I remember the little rings. Those were awesome. They bring them out in the little rings.
He's like, don't touch me, you're hairy and sweaty.
Oh.
So he's touching his head, he's like, good boy.
I don't know, man. Hefner got knocked out all the time. Hefner. Another possible one is Taker versus Brock, Hell in a Cell at No Mercy 2002. I just love the fact that this happened like literally like a half hour down the road from us.
Sitting in the back saying this is what could happen just a little while from now. Definitely. To the world's heavyweight champion. Wow. Right now, we're going to go.
It's a Hell in a Cell match.
It's a Hell in a Cell match, but it's from No Mercy 2002.
Alice Cooper.
Nice. Tiffany's a big Alice Cooper fan. I really hope that our Comic-Con, I mean, it's probably going to get canceled at this point, but he's supposed to be there. Alice Cooper's supposed to be there.
Remember that, huh? You don't think I don't remember what happened?
With or without his
I
makeup,
still
though.
remember. And that's the reason this man is here. I'll tell you something, okay? I don't think Jimmy Hart, number one, he's got the man to take care of me in the honky tonk. And number two, the honky tonk is not the man that thought of this whole thing. I'm telling you,
The
Jimmy
honky
Hart
tonk
had a plan
man.
to see because honky tonk hasn't got enough guts to take a shot at me. But honky tonk, when you take a shot at a man like me, you better.
Alice is like, what am I doing here?
You see, I'm still.
Honky Tonk
And
Man?
that's all I need to do is to
The
get
guy I
that
went to
ring
high
this
school with
afternoon,
that
my
passed
man.
away a couple years
And
ago.
I'll wait
Yeah.
with
Fought
you.
him in a
I'm sure you're going to be keeping tabs
Training.
on Jimmy Mouth of the South Part. I noticed the Spurs.
Yes, I'll be watching him all the way. This will be his nightmare. This is also my hometown and the hometown of heavy metal.
Oh, I love it.
gonna ride, brother.
It's funny, Alice Cooper there, looking like the metal kind of scary version of Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Put some sunglasses on him and a bullhorn. All right, so look, we're going to this this funny match here. This Eugene, what did we say that was? We found it before.
Taboo Tuesday.
Taboo Tuesday. So Taboo Tuesday 2004. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. And wrestling sure has changed. Divas, fulfill your fantasy battle royal. Eric Bischoff versus Eugene. Found it. So Taboo Tuesday 2004. If you just go to the Jump 2, it's Eric Bischoff versus Eugene. And WWE fan says that this is pretty funny and hilarious. I know who a lot of people are here in the stream, but last time my friend Howard was in. I didn't realize that he was Joker in the stream. I didn't realize that was Howard. So
Yeah.
WWE fan, are you just to know? It's okay if you're not, but are you somebody I know? Because if you're somebody I know, I'd just like to know. But if not, welcome. We're glad to have you here, and thank you for the suggestion for sure. All right, guys. So just let me know when we're all set.
Yeah, Joker What is normally would use this for his username for games.
WWE fan says after this match segment is gold. So we'll have to see.
Wait, so finish the stuff for those 3 houses. And I got fencing.
I don't know what the. Are you not? Hey, Jeremy, are you not able to use the jump 2 method? That seems to be the easiest way because you can go right to where it starts, where it
To a
says,
specific match.
where it just says Eric Bischoff versus Eugene. So it'll start right there. So I'm not really sure what the exact.
Okay.
Face.
This is good and bad. I'm having black fur.
Guess what his name is?
Yeah, no,
Look at her face now, you know.
it's just it doesn't give me a time signature, so it just says Eric Bischoff versus Eugene. So, Darth Tasty says yes. All right, so you're good. All right, guys. So here we are, Taboo Tuesday. If you just go down the line of all the pay-per-views to Taboo Tuesday 2004. There's 2004, 2005. That's where I was missing it last time. That's why I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
2004, and then just go over to Eric Bischoff versus Eugene. And then we're all set. Sounds like a couple people are there, so we're going to go ahead and get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And I have never seen this match, so... And look at that stage.
Why is he in a gi?
Eric Bischoff, man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Raw's General Manager, Eric Bischoff.
Well, he's ready to compete. He's got the full martial arts uniform.
Hebner's still there. I wonder if he's going to get knocked out.
He better look out. Stipulation for this match. I guess now we're going to find out right after the match.
And from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 242 pounds, Eugene.
Fans are still voting all over the world as we speak, and there you see Eugene, who looks like, he got of course, the Snitsky last night on Raw, next to Uncle Eric Bischoff, Eugene's uncle. So Bischoff's sister is Eugene's mother, so hard to believe Bischoff was big fan of the
Oh, Jake the Snake Roberts was definitely one of the best talkers.
all about Eric. Look at this. The loser of this match will either become the winner's servant, wear a dress for a month, or get his head shaved bald. Talk about Eric's sister, Eugene's mother. I understand that Eugene once threatened to run away from home.
Oh, getting started right away. Look at those tights. Shiny.
You would think Bischoff, a martial arts expert, has done some professional kickboxing in his life.
You know, Eugene, he's what we call a wrestling savant. He knows how to imitate wrestlers. I think he remembers every move from every wrestler he's ever seen in his life, but he don't know jack about martial arts.
Bischoff hammering Eugene with those kicks to the rib. Eugene hasn't got his ring jacket off yet.
Well, it just goes to show you. You can manage something, you can book something, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you can fight and be good at it. Wrestling, I tell you what, wrestling is one of those things, there's an art to it, to do it well.
Bischoff may have hurt his leg there. And all those kicks. His knee went out, he said. Tell me that Bischoff hurt himself by kicking.
Listen, he said his knee went out. He's hurt.
Oh, a cheap shot.
Well, that was his good knee.
I'm not sure what the shortest match ever has been.
Eugene in and Eugene now.
Have to be at least 3 seconds.
Eugene
I was
hammering
thinking
his
about with
That's your uncle, Eugene. What are you doing?
Daniel Bryan.
His blood.
Remember when it was like 1, 2, 3, done?
Oh, yeah. What was that match?
ring jacket.
That was what's the big one for the year?
He gets to a certain level.
No, that's right. That was him versus Sheamus
It was like 3
at
seconds.
WrestleMania.
The match started. She pinned him.
We can watch that match.
It was 3 seconds.
That's right. It was 3 seconds because he kicked him and then the match started
Pinned him, and then the match.
and then he pinned him and that was done. I remember.
This was like a no.
Yep.
Right to the chest.
I remember that now. Thank you, babe. See, Tiff coming in with the wrestling knowledge, laying the smack it down.
So, was it the first WrestleMania we watched? Like, all 5 years?
Yeah, people were like, what?
It might have been, yeah. Well, that was quick. Like WWE fans says, we gotta watch the after segment.
Okay.
Well, what will the tabulations tell us?
Oh no, look at it. It's a black belt. Not a headband.
Yep, Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 28. Yep. Actually, that's the WrestleMania that we were gonna watch, The Rock versus John Cena.
Now it's time to find out what
Did we just throw that one in there?
the loser of this match.
Yeah. Watch that one first.
Go to
Afterwards,
the
John Cena.
worldwide internet vote here tonight to see what they voted on, what stipulation that they wanted. Remember the 3 stipulations: either wear a dress, be a winter servant, or shave the head bald. And there's the result, right?
Shave the head.
Oh man, 59% decided they wanted to see the head shaved bald.
It's a landslide.
If you guys don't mind for a second, you guys just give me a quick second if you would, please. All right. We're going to get to the live audience in a second. Eugene, don't worry.
Coach has left control center and come to the ring.
Earl, I just want to make sure I can hear the audience correctly here. We saw the internet audience. All right. All right, you people here in Milwaukee, would you like to see Eric Bischoff be Eugene's servant? Would you like to see Eric Bischoff wear a dress for a month? Would you like to see Eric Bischoff's head shaved bald?
Of course.
Well, I think it's fairly obvious that Eric, they all want to see you wear a dress for a month.
What?
But
What?
I'm sorry. I misheard them. They want you to be Eugene's servant. I don't know, man. Stay close to me. All right, how about a servant for five? Well, you see, now people, you gotta understand, you gotta understand that I've been given the authority that the internet audience wanted one thing, you wanted something completely different. So fair is fair. I'm gonna call it like I see it. I'm gonna make the decision. Eric, you have to be Eugene's servant. For 5 minutes. For 5 minutes. Maybe you can get him a soda, take his bags to the car. Eugene, heck of a victory. I gotta call it right down the street.
Oh no. I think Susie still picked up.
I love that strut. This guy loves Mr. McMahon.
They all know Cowboy is not good for somebody.
I just look. I'm not drunk.
The chairman of the WWE, Mr. McMahon, whose concept was this event, Taboo Tuesday. That's right. This whole thing was his idea.
I know for a fact that Mr. McMahon doesn't like Eric Bischoff. Personally.
You're not too fond of Coach either.
Get this straight. See, I come out here with this concept I said last night, in which I have no authority, in which all of the authority for Taboo Tuesday is in their hands. But I was told, maybe you didn't listen to them, Coach, like I did. Maybe you didn't hear what they heard. I heard distinctly this audience agreed with the internet audience. Therefore, right here,
Listen to this man. Shave his head. Shave his head.
right here, live in Milwaukee on Taboo Tuesday, you're gonna have your head shaved bald.
Nice.
If you're not doing it, go ahead, Eric. Take a walk. Because you keep walking, you son of a bitch, you're fired.
No, stop saying it. That was Mr. McMahon.
I'll replace you like that. You want to be general manager of Raw? Get your ass back in here and get in that barber's chair.
Man, I tell you what, I wonder what that relationship was really like between Bischoff and McMahon.
Bischoff's hair. Fair is fair, Eric. You're the general manager. Get over here. Get in this barber's chair now.
Because I mean, Bischoff ran WCW during its heyday and tried to put WWF out of business.
I've never seen a more vain man in my entire life. It'll kill him if he hasn't get his head shaved.
You just wonder how they got along in real life, you know?
Eugene is going to be the barber. Have a seat.
Oh no, Eugene's gonna be the barber. He'll cut his ears off as well.
Lost the match fair and square. Sit down.
Oh, JR Wicker.
Eugene, I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it.
You got a VCR
You
running?
got a choice. You can still walk. Go ahead, Eric. You want to walk out? Go ahead, walk out. I'll fire you. I'll have a new general manager next Sunday. Go ahead.
You're gonna be
Get your ass out of here. That's fine with me. What? What? Are you sure? Yes.
Coach. Hey, Coach don't think it's so bad. He's already
Gavin, we have not. I was thinking about actually doing that match next between The Undertaker and Mankind, Hell in a
I'd
Cell.
like to see Bischoff keep walking.
You're decision. Take it like a man. Go ahead, Eugene. Eugene! I will never forgive Eugene! Be careful! Be careful with that hair! Careful!
Why would you be careful with the hair? If you're cutting it off, what does it matter?
Wait a minute! Look out! Be still if I were you. I'd be still. Oh my God, it's right!
His hair looks fake
If
anyways.
I were you. He can't handle. Watch his ears. God! No! No, this is my hair! Hey, whoa, Coach. Where are you going? Hey, Coach. Where you going, baby? You ain't going nowhere. Back here, Coach. Hey, I'm back up now. We'll get there. You're back over here.
Coach trying to go back to control center.
I've heard a little bit off the top. Look at this.
What's up, Jesse Green?
Scroll with me over here if you don't mind.
Did you guys see Vince or Vice on? I'm guessing Vince on Benoit.
That's a nice dress.
What exactly?
Oh no!
Hey, you know what?
All right, Tanya. Tanya.
It's your size.
Oh no!
Yeah, so, since you tried to pull the wool over everybody's eyes here in Milwaukee and all over the world, take your shirt off.
Oh, wait a minute.
On what exactly, Tanya? On Viceland. Has a show on the dark side of the ring. No, I have not. I have not seen that.
Now take your pants off.
What?
I just hope you're wearing underwear. Take off your pants.
Is he wearing underwear?
Eugene, look.
Oh, boxers.
Eugene, for God's sake. Enough.
It's taking a long time to cut that hair.
Oh, Eugene.
Ow! Ow! Now put on the dress. Eugene.
Coach has got to
Put
wear
on the
the
dress. Now.
dress. And that's the ugliest dress I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Got your business all hanging out. Button that damn thing up.
Coach is a himbo. Look at his breast. It's in big lumps of oatmeal.
I don't think those clippers are on. It shouldn't take that long to cut his hair.
Finish the job.
The worst looking haircut I've ever seen in my life, Bishop. I'm like,
Go ahead, Eugene.
they ought to leave it like that. It looks horrible.
Wait a minute. What is this?
His hair's turning white.
What do we have underneath all of this? My God, you know what? You're as gray as a ghost. Look at all that. You dye your hair, don't you? You dye your hair, don't you?
Yeah, it does.
So what? What a phony son of a bitch. Get your ass back up there where you belong. Get. With your dress.
We can do a commercial for just for men. Oh, look at Coach.
All right, Eugene, take him back there and finish the job. Let's hear it for Eugene.
Oh my goodness, they are.
Van Bischoff and the coach's plan has backfired. Coach in a dress, Bischoff will finish getting his head shaved here tonight.
Isaac, what was the day that Flash comes back? Because they're going week by week.
This Tuesday.
Is it this Tuesday?
Yeah, this Tuesday. Wait.
But what's the Bischoff's idea?
So apparently the Flash will come back this Tuesday.
The fans spoke.
But it's going to be every other week.
Yeah, it's supposed to be every other week until May 12th.
Oh, here's the segment that he wanted us to do.
Yeah, exactly. I do know how the knee is. You knew how the knee is. You knew last night. Sean, you should have dropped out of this.
There was 6%, 6% difference between us, and those votes would have gone to me. And guess what? I would have done what you can't do tonight. You know, you can't beat Triple H, and I would have. This was my shot, Sean, and you took it away, you selfish son of a bitch.
All right. That was funny. Just seeing Bischoff get messed up is always funny. All right, so now we're gonna go to we're gonna watch what Hell in a Cell is that, or what?
I'm figuring out the Flash. Oh no, Tuesday, April 7th.
Tuesday, April 7th is the Flash. Sorry.
So not this week, but next week.
Yeah. What
Every other week.
What pay-per-view is Undertaker versus Mankind?
I don't know.
Did you have it down? King of the Ring '98.
Yeah, they never said when they listed it.
Okay. Oops. Find it here. So I don't think I've actually watched the actual pay-per-view because I wasn't watching WWE back then, but I have it obviously on DVD. Yep, there it is. All right, so we're going to King of the Ring 1998. Mankind versus Undertaker, the famous Hell in a Cell match. I remember when you guys were little, and you guys, you said that you couldn't say Hell in a Cell over at your dad's house. We were like, well, it is what it is. You guys call it Heck in a Cell?
I can't remember what we called it.
It's a really bad time in a cell. It's a really bad time in a cell match. And it's even a bad time when you have to get out of the cell, apparently.
Yeah. Okay, so I can get that one over.
Your son asked if you could say if he could say Hell in a Cell. That's funny. Yeah, I haven't watched the Benoit thing, man. That's What's up, Logan? He comes bearing gifts of puppies. It's on YouTube though. Okay, well I'll have to check it out on YouTube then, because I'd definitely be interested in seeing that for sure. All right, Tanya, we'll see you later. Exactly, Darth Tasty. That's the problem. Yeah, you can't have just people. You can't have the kids telling people where to go. Apparently, when I was really little, like a year and a half, 2 years old, I picked up a potty mouth from my my mom and grandma back in the day. They aren't like my grandma's not like it. My grandma's a pastor now. But she had a pretty good mouth, I guess, back then. So I picked up a bunch of stuff, and like I would cuss out waiters and all kinds of stuff. So
Like that picture right there is because you get yelled at for doing it.
yeah, so it's funny. Let's see. Jesse Green has a suggestion: Royal Rumble '92. It's not fair to Flair.
No.
So was it 98 or 92? Looks like they're saying it was 98. Darth Daisy says, my sisters taught me, so it's 98.
Okay.
My sisters taught me every word in the book. There was an incident in a grocery store parking lot in the mid-'80s. I got in a lot of trouble when my mother walked out the door. Nice. All right, here we are, guys. King of the Ring, 1998. we're gonna go ahead and watch Mankind versus Undertaker. 3, 2, 1, go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. It's a great match. It's crazy what he put himself through.
For injury. It may be the
Wasn't
last
he the one that would always
that
do
the
the tax
Undertaker
and
and
the
Mankind
ring and
Well, yeah, back in the day, I remember him as Cactus Jack back in the day, like watching him like in other wrestling things. Because wasn't he in AWA?
This match has so
He was
much
in
life
AWA.
to
He was
it,
in a
JR,
bunch of like those smaller wrestling
that the loser may not even stop at the hospital.
federations and groups and stuff. And I remember watching. I remember when wrestling was on ESPN. They'd have some of the Southern State things, but Mick Foley, he was Cactus Jack. And of course, came here. He was Cactus Jack for a while, but then he was Mankind. He was Dude Love. That was just Mick Foley.
He was born Mick Foley on Long Island, New York. His manifestations as Dude Love and Cactus Jack are infamous. But none are more deranged than Mankind. His scarred body, he's missing half an ear.
Look at this.
He says when he gets inside the steel, he will feel at home.
There's no place like home.
Talking about a guy like who literally sacrificed for his
Can
art.
you imagine what this human being will do to himself?
That's what's great about this, JR. That's what's great. I'm telling you, I've watched this guy. I've
Oh my
really
gosh.
watched this guy. It's like
I can't imagine what was going through his head.
all of a sudden you start thinking, nothing that I do hurts this guy. This guy feels no pain. Or if he feels pain, he enjoys it. Look.
Just in that chair on top of the
I just
cage.
even missed that throw and bounced off on the
Right? Like what? Yeah. What if he missed that throw and it like came back and like hit somebody in the crowd?
You're supposed to start out inside the cage, and
And yeah, the Undertaker's not even introduced.
what's he doing?
Well, he's trying to get up to the top of the cage.
Well, I see that. For what?
That's one thing I love WWE video games. I love doing Hell in a Cell matches. Getting up on top of the cage.
God only knows.
Of all
Especially
the
in the
things he's
WWE
lost, I
games.
think he misses his mind the most. Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
from like squishing him through the cage and then climb up to the top. I really like back in St. Punk that one of these matches. Ryback did his finisher at the same time on top of the cage.
That's right.
He really gets it gonna fall through or what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, you just never know on top. I mean, because it's only chain link fence, so it can only take so much. Those guys weigh a lot.
Yeah, and if you slam him with a bat, it could
On this warm summer's night in the igloo, there is a chill in the air that signifies the arrival of the one and only, the phenom of the World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah. Gotta have a Undertaker match. Tell you what, this guy has transcended everything in wrestling. Having been there since the days of just the cheesy gimmicks to even now.
Caleb just said hi.
What's up, Caleb?
The Undertaker is a changed man. For many reasons. He is almost, and I hate to say this, but he's almost satanic in his attitude.
Oh yeah, I remember that he went right to the top of the cage.
Looking at it right there. Mankind up on top of the cell.
Mankind with a steel chair on top of the cell.
Wait a minute. Do you think he's daring the Undertaker to start this match up there? That's how the last one we saw ended.
If so, I don't think that Mankind will have to ask twice. The pain that these two men are preparing to
You think I can pull that off, Caleb? That'd be cool. I'm always looking for something to try to cosplay for when we go to Comic-Con. Like do the one braid up here or the ponytail up here on top. Caleb says I can pull off Qui-Gon Jinn. Just grow my hair out a little bit longer. Get the Jedi robes.
Undertaker and Jerry
talk about having to work together. I just watched, oh my gosh. So I just watched the Road Warriors documentary yesterday here on WWE Network. And they were showing when they did a scaffolding match. You think this is bad, though, Isaac? The Road Warriors, Legion of Doom, they did a scaffolding match where it was just a scaffolding across the top. It was like, I think they said it was like 25 feet in the air, no guardrails or anything, and they're hitting each other, and like they're hanging from the bottom of it and stuff, and they ended up winning the match. But they said like it's only 3.5 feet wide, and there was nothing. They're like, not everybody feels comfortable just doing that, you know. I mean, this is bad enough, but I mean, at least you have like the sense, I guess, that there's something underneath you at least, even though it is what it is.
You know there's like a fence on top, you still have the
Gavin said also Enosh.
Oh, there it was, right off the bat. That's right, I forgot that it was right off the bat.
He said also Enosh Mankind going through the roof was an accident that was not meant to happen, but
That's right.
broke.
That's right. I remember that now. I forgot that happened so quickly in the match. One of the greatest moments in wrestling history that just like gets replayed over and over and over again. Everyone's like, he's dead. But that scaffolding match, like at the end, they got Jim Cornette up there, and he was definitely scared of heights. And when he fell, he tried to fall right when somebody was supposed to catch him. Here's the classic moment. Oh man. But apparently Jim Cornette, when he fell, he blew out both of his knees. He blew out both of his knees because he landed and like nobody caught him. He kind of landed like on his butt. He blew out both of his knees. Yeah. He's got a little cut on his arm. Like, I wonder what the genuine concern was, you know, because I mean, obviously there's you know, the entertainment portion of it, the kayfabe part of it, but
Undertaker took him looking down just to make sure.
Hey, can you help these guys right here?
man.
This match could be over. Here's another look, ladies and gentlemen. Could be over. His life could be over.
I mean, he hit it perfect though.
Insane. Never seen
If you're gonna do it, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, if you would have missed the table, it would have hurt more.
Oh, if he had missed the table,
Yeah.
he'd been done.
They would just hit like the edge of it.
Oh yeah, can you imagine if he hit the edge of the table just wrong?
Vince McMahon is out here, and Commissioner Slaughter. Folks, we apologize. This match has stopped dead in its tracks. And we'll take another look down here. This is beyond.
Another look at it.
There's no net. And somebody again, you know, they know how to fall.
Look at that. Look at this.
Give me a break.
We got a lot of people hurt here.
And professionally, the rivalry between Terry Funk and Mick Foley or any other character.
Look at the race of the cage and the Undertaker's still on top.
This match is maybe over on television.
Why is the cage racing? Do they realize the Undertaker is still on top of the cage?
With the Undertaker still on top.
I love it. It's been all these years later, like we're all still just sitting here just watching this thing and like.
And the EMTs now are bringing a stretcher here.
But look up there, Taylor. The cage is still going up.
Well, I think they raised the cage somewhat so that we can get the EMT's there with a stretcher.
This is the moment that you don't want to fall through the roof of the cage after it got raised up. Like, I wonder, like, what's going through Vince's mind right there. Like, if they knew that everything was okay at that moment, or if, like, Vince is like, this is screwed up.
And he has put mankind into darkness, possibly permanent darkness.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, we know that this was a much-hyped, much-talked about main event. One of two main events you'll see here tonight. And apparently, as quickly and as unusually as this match started, it has ended.
Wait, now the cage is coming back down. I guess they got to get the Undertaker off of the top of this cage. Look out! Look out!
Well, the Undertaker is coming down.
He's climbing down before the cage is even on the ground.
He's coming down on our side, King.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Might not be a bad idea for you to. And this is what the bigger story is there in the aisleway. Again, if this match has ended, we apologize.
I have never. Why do you apologize for that?
Well,
That was
the fans
I've
were.
never seen anything like that in my life.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, fine. But people were expecting a Hell in a Cell match.
He's back up.
You're kidding me. The hell is he standing?
Oh my God!
I notice he's got a smile on his face, for God's sakes. Are you kidding me? He wants to go back up. And Carter is going back up. And so is the Undertaker. No way!
Unreal.
How can he climb? How can his body? Oh my God! The Undertaker's got the chair.
This is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing here. Oh, a headbutt by the Undertaker and a right hand.
Stuff that we'll never see again.
He throws him up on the other side.
Oh,
That wasn't supposed to happen.
that wasn't supposed to happen.
So she's probably going,
Maybe I should have gotten back up.
How about getting the wind knocked out of you?
Oh my God! Look at the Undertaker. He's still coming down. Stop him! The Undertaker couldn't stop him.
Right, Buzz? Like, how in the world do you get up there after that?
From a television perspective. Terry Funk trying to help Mick Foley.
Terry Funk getting slammed. That was a nice protective slam, though, on Terry Funk, though.
Terry Funk. He just got toe slammed out of his shoes, it looked like. Watch this.
Man.
That ring is like concrete.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. It sucks.
He's either crazy
That's a long way to fall that way, but
SOB
not concrete.
I've ever seen in this sort of environment.
How is he still standing
I
up?
don't have a damn clue. There's shoes, there's chairs, there's caps, there's a cage hanging.
What a match.
And there's a human being in there that is unbelievably indestructible. I never thought I would say that about somebody, but this guy is indestructible. What more can you do to a human being?
Yeah, you know they made fun of Bischoff in the last match for dyeing his hair. Yeah, but that ain't Undertaker's real hair color.
When he made it short, I remember it was brown.
Oh!
He's still mounting an offense, and they're locking these guys inside there.
Who made that ruling? Why don't you just let him? Oh my! And he's smiling. He is smiling.
Yeah, Gavin, we're open to match suggestions. If we don't get them to him today, that's fine because we're gonna keep doing this, man. As long as we're all quarantined, we're gonna keep doing these days. This is fun.
I don't know if a tooth went through his lip in Mankind and he bit his tongue. His left arm is dangling.
I think that the blood that's coming out of his mouth is coming up from inside him. It's internal bleeding.
You know, you talk about the separated shoulder, that scaffolding match. Apparently, the day before or the day of that scaffolding match that the Road Warriors had, we got somebody think of a good Road Warriors match. Legion of Doom. Probably, I'm trying to think of when they beat Demolition. Somebody look that up, when they beat Demolition for the titles, because I remember that day. But no, apparently that day Hawk had broken his leg, and Animal taped it up and everything, and Hawk literally climbed the scaffolding that day with a broken leg, and was up on top of the scaffolding, up in the air, with a broken leg, at the risk of falling, and like you'd fall on your leg, on your feet. What's that? Oh. It's just crazy. Some of the stuff that they did.
I mean, some things are unexplainable. What has come over the Undertaker? I mean, he attacks Paul Bearer. He goes to Paul Bearer's house. He breaks and enters, and he destroys Paul Bearer. Look at this!
Yes, Starcade 80s. I think that was it, Jeremy Cottle.
Mankind almost seemingly just passed out. The Undertaker was in midair and couldn't change direction, obviously.
I remember when Mankind lost a tooth in his beard.
His shoulder's got to be separated at least.
Oh, man.
Undertaker just takes the steel.
Yeah, Jeremy, we were just talking about, that's what I was mentioning just a few minutes ago about that match, because I just watched the documentary that's on the on the network about the Road Warriors, and I talked about it, and it showed him falling and blowing out both knees.
And it's not a pretty sight. We knew it was going to be like this.
If you want to see a crazy Legion of Doom match, watch the WrestleMania 13 Chicago Street Fight. Put that one down. WrestleMania 13 Legion of Doom Chicago Street Fight.
To like it in hell.
Cheers to the ring. Mankind going for a pummel. And did you hear that?
And then Gavin also suggested Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, Bad Blood 97, which was also a Hell in a Cell match. And Kane debuted in that match.
For the weak at heart, it is not.
Bad Blood 97
What a wretched
was
environment.
the debut of Kane. You guys remember when they had the fake Undertaker? I remember that as a kid. What's that?
Undertaker?
The Undertaker? Oh.
Steel just ramming and jamming into the flesh of the Undertaker. And there's a cover.
That's it. That's got to be it. Got it. How do these guys continue on, JR?
Like, I'm not saying that, like, I mean, this stuff was amazing to watch. It's just that it's amazing now just how, like, I'm not saying that they should necessarily go back to this style. Although with, like, MMA stuff and, like, the things that people watch that, I mean, are like this, you know, I mean, it's supposed to be fighting. What it's supposed to be. When you watch MMA, you know, or like UFC or whatever, people are bleeding all over the place. Boxers are bleeding all over. Yeah, I mean, they just kind of toss them around. It's very homogenized now. Is the thing. And it's like when a guy gets done with a match and he looks like he could still go do a photo shoot. Like, you don't really feel that the guy's been in a fight, you know. Oh, the tax. Tiff, it's the tax. You wanted some tax.
I told you I thought that's what he did in this one.
Yeah. I forgot. Oh! Oh, it's brutal. Oh my gosh. I cannot imagine.
It's like you threw me off the top of the sun and sent me through it.
I know, right? Like, oh man, I don't know what's worse.
Yeah.
If he knocks him down, all that.
Oh, I think he reverses it here and like puts Mick Foley on the tax.
Mm-hmm. Just makes
Yep.
them get
Yeah,
him.
that's something.
Trying to choke slam, Mankind stop it. Put right to the face though. By the Phenom. Oh, he got him. Mandible claw. Mandible claw. Mankind's got the mandible claw of the Undertaker.
He's going to try to throw the Undertaker right onto those tacks.
Undertaker is fading. No one has ever had the one-loss record against the Undertaker as Mankind has earned, and some of them with that very move, the mandible claw. Thumbtacks. Oh, man.
He's sick. He's literally sick.
Undertaker is fading. Referee Tim White. Two. I'll check it one more
Just
time.
let him know.
Yeah, I do remember I do remember some of that, Gavin, with the lead up to that your brother is alive. Oh, I kind of missed. Oh, he had to roll over on the tax. He missed the tax, but he rolled over on him. Yeah, I know, Ryan. They're trying. I get it that they're trying to make it more kid friendly and all that stuff, and I get it. But it's supposed to be fighting too, so it's like I'm not saying that they necessarily have to go to some. There it is. There it is. Oh, because I don't get into that style. I don't like the style where they're like busting glass over each other and doing and they're just bloody and everything and cutting each other and stuff. I don't like any of that stuff. Oh my gosh, that stuff is hard to watch. You see the tacks all fall from his back? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's hard to watch that stuff. So I don't want it to necessarily go to that. But like it's kind of almost gone back to cartoony stuff and not good like when you remember it, you know. I'm surprised. I'm surprised we haven't seen a good Ric Flair match yet. What about Ric Flair versus HBK, the retirement match? Did anybody mention that one? Do we have a Ric Flair match? Because we haven't seen Ric Flair yet in this.
The only retirement match was Bret Hart versus HBK.
Oh.
That's the only one.
We gotta get some medical attention in here. Look at the Undertaker standing there, those tacks are sticking out of his arms as well.
This has been the most ungodly match
Yeah, you're right, Buzz.
we will perhaps ever see.
I get all that. It's just kind of crazy just how homogenized it's gotten, you know. I hate to use the term, but the PG era.
And the EMTs are in now. We said that
Like I said, I don't want it to go back to being brutal and, you know, stuff like that, but
we said that one of these men probably would not walk out. The Undertaker is walking out very slowly. He may never be the same. And then you have Mankind.
all right. Now, since we haven't seen we haven't done an HBK match or a Ric Flair match, let's do Ric Flair versus HBK, the retirement match. What was that from? That was from is that WrestleMania? Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I know somebody's gonna tell me right away. WrestleMania 24. All right. Oh, that's right. All right. Tell you what. For Jeremy, why don't we give him? Why don't we do the Brock? Because I definitely want to do the Flair versus Michaels one. I think that's a definite that we got to see, and I've been wanting to see that one. We'll do that one after we do Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. Let's see. What was that? That was what was Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins? Was that a WrestleMania match, or was that someplace else?
Wait, which one?
Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins.
I thought they fought like 3 or 4 times at a pay-per-view.
Seth versus Brock is WrestleMania 35. It's very short, he says. So WrestleMania 35.
I can remember he cashed it in on Brock Lesnar, and that's what started that feud.
Oh, that was last year.
Yeah, because I remember what started that feud between them was Seth Rollins won Money in the Bank, and then Brock Lesnar right after he won the championship.
That's
what
right.
Started the feud between them.
That's right. All right, for the Universal title, Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins, WrestleMania 35. I got it at 13 minutes and 22 seconds.
AJ Styles and Randy Orton fought.
Yeah, apparently. Here's going to be my unpopular opinion of the day, and I just told this to Landon the other day. And Landon was like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't like Randy Orton."
I say he was actually one of my favorites.
Really, I have never liked Randy Orton. I like his song, I like his interest music
And
a
you like
lot,
and you like his RKO out of nowhere.
and I like the RKO out of nowhere.
If I choose like my top 4, it would be Randy Orton, Triple H, CM Punk, and Undertaker.
Really, just Randy
That's
Orton.
why
Just
Randy Orton was your pillow when you were little.
I don't know. Randy Orton, for some reason, I don't think he's very good on the microphone. He doesn't give very good promos, and I don't know. Like, I don't see him doing a lot in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, he just doesn't seem to do a lot in the ring. He does the RKO, and that's good. But like, I don't feel like what's that?
He has the DDT where he hangs him off the ropes.
Yeah, he's got that weird DDT off the ropes and stuff. But like, I just don't feel like I've ever seen like a truly awesome match with Randy Orton. You know what I mean? That's like really won me over. I don't know. All right, so here we are, WrestleMania 35, 13 minutes 22 seconds. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the Universal title. See, that's what, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Randy Orton is so good. He's going against Edge came back. Now, see, I actually kind of want to see this Edge match because it's Edge versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania this year. And Ryan, now WrestleMania's on ESPN this year, right? It's a 2-day thing, the 4th and the 5th, but it's still a pay-per-view. I don't get that. Like, because I thought I saw something. Because I thought Ryan said something about like you still had to get it on pay-per-view because he was getting it on pay-per-view or had some kind of code for it or something.
This year's 36. Is this year WrestleMania 36?
Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Yeah, Edge and Christian were. I especially liked Edge, man. Edge was very. I'm glad that Edge is back. I hope that he's going to be okay because a lot of these returns don't always end so well. So it's on the network. I wonder if it's still going to be free by the time. I don't know how long the free thing is going to go for.
This will be Saturday, April 4th, and Sunday, April 5th.
Yeah. So.
And that's the logo for this year.
The pirate logo, yeah. And it's going to be in the Performance Center with no fans. Oh, it's going to be rough. All right, guys. Gotcha. Okay, that's what it is. ESPN's playing last year's WrestleMania next week. I thought for some reason they were playing like this year's WrestleMania for free or something like that on ESPN. I couldn't remember what I had heard. All right. Well, here we are, guys. We'll go 3, 2, 1, and then go ahead and hit play. I'm gonna go get an ice cream bar. 1.
Get me one too.
Okay. Hold on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Be right back.
That's why I'm going for it.
To sing America the Beautiful. Please welcome.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
One-time platinum recording artist and 4-time Grammy winner, Yolanda Adams.
Okay, yeah, it didn't go to the right spot.
Okay, sorry. I thought I had it up.
There's another back there.
I know, that's where I'm going next.
Okay, so literally clicked it right as the bobber went down, so I was like, okay, I got it, and it went. Boom.
It's happened to me twice already.
Are you using a flimsy fishing rod or a normal? Oh, it's maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know if we need a normal one to catch bigger fish. Or maybe it uses more of the tool stamina to catch a bigger one with that flimsy.
There's an olive shoulder. Big fat olive shoulder, but it. And I made this little
You see that kangaroos posted on their Facebook? See kangaroos or the
Sugar-free ice cream bar for you.
Sugar-free ice cream
Sugar-free
bar.
ice cream bar for you. Sugar-free ice cream bar for me. All right. Set. Sorry about that, guys. This is the exact same spot that I had it.
Yeah, I took it right to the beginning of the pay-per-view.
I don't know what happened. And it says even up there that it's at 13:22, so I don't know what happened. But we're gonna try it again. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, the same thing happened with John Cena. And
Looks like it did it again.
Yeah.
No, it did it. Good. We're good.
You still have his t-shirt even though you can't wear it?
Is not
Yeah.
on last.
And actually,
Then we're not hanging around here all night to wait.
I think that's a 2X shirt, so I think it actually still kind of fits.
Business done, and we're getting on a jet to
There you
Las
go.
Vegas, where my client is ultimately.
And we're back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Universal
We're back.
Championship. Making his way to the ring from the town of Port Island, weighing 217 pounds, Seth.
Yeah, I'm sorry if it cuts out like that. Just stick around and just let us know because I didn't catch it. Isaac caught it. Just means for some reason it disconnected from the network, the Wi-Fi. So yeah, just stick around, just let it play out because we'll come back at the exact same spot.
Lesnar obviously has no intentions of relinquishing.
Rollins is not going to do it this way. Brock Lesnar right out of the box, going right after Seth.
And Brock is bringing the fight to Rollins tonight. This could be done quick.
And look at it, inside the ring by the Beast. Brock Lesnar has taken out Rollins.
Well, first, Brock Lesnar changes the entire scenario, catches Seth Rollins off guard by rescheduling the match. Rollins couldn't even get in the ring, and Lesnar is taking the fight to the challenger. Oh my God, face first.
Into whatever's behind there. That's what I got with the pillows there. Solid steel pillows. When I used to wrestle with the boys, we used to say that. You take a pillow and it'd be a chair. Be like, this solid steel chair.
This match isn't even official yet.
Brock Lesnar, though, going right after Seth Rollins, leaving nothing to chance here tonight. Listen to this.
Yeah, whatever's back there. Hit pretty good.
Thud to the skull of Seth Rollins.
Look out, guys.
And now Rollins set over the
Nice.
table to our left. And Brock Lesnar is in.
Yeah, I mean, if the outcomes weren't predetermined,
Chance to get out of the gate.
Oh my God.
he would just like roll right over everybody.
And now we'll send Rollins across the table again. And
Seth Rollins,
He's
who
just so
many
big.
believe was behind the 8 ball before this match even started tonight, definitely is now.
You guys realize this is brilliant what Brock Lesnar's doing. He changed the schedule of the match. He jumped Seth Rollins before the bell. Now he's not even going to get Rollins in the ring. There's not even going to be a match.
Well, perhaps the concern of what Rollins may have been able to do to Lesnar tonight if this match had begun fair and square. But nonetheless, Rollins is into the ring. The champion Lesnar, the Beast, will begin to stalk the man who wants to become the Beast Slayer.
The referee has to decide Seth can compete. Rollins is just been mauled by Lesnar.
Darth Tasty, I saw that interview where he kind of left it out in the air, like maybe he wasn't supposed to beat Undertaker. Maybe he was. We'll never know. Maybe he just decided that he was just going to beat the Undertaker that day. If he did, that was a jerk move. If that is how it happened, that's a jerk move right there.
Heyman and Brock, the
I don't think that that's what happened. But with the way that Heyman reacted, like a lot of the people reacted to it, I could believe it.
Yeah.
And goes crashing into our German announcers.
Next one, I don't think everybody likes his face. I don't think he just good
The
against
Beast
Brock
is on an
Lesnar.
absolute rampage at WrestleMania.
Oh, you heard Heyman. You felt this.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff that happened that day that I could definitely see it that it wasn't supposed to go down that way. But if he just, ooh, look at his back. Man.
Seth Rollins' back is a mess. Welts have begun to build, swelling is starting, and Seth Rollins, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to continue here tonight.
Brock Lesnar is loud.
But I will say, though, that if he wasn't supposed to beat Undertaker and he just took it upon himself to beat Undertaker, that's a jerk move, and as far as I'm concerned, he shouldn't be around anymore because that's taking something from the fans and from somebody that's not his to take.
Yeah.
I still disagree. Even if he was supposed to be Taker, I still disagree with giving it to Brock Lesnar.
Ordering the referee to start the match. We take another look at the brutality suffered by Seth.
Because I don't think Brock Lesnar needed it. I don't think it helped Brock Lesnar any. I don't think it did anything.
We'll still fight the next year.
What's that?
And I don't think we still fight the next year at WrestleMania.
Did he skip a year? I think the next person he took on was Bray Wyatt. And he beat Bray Wyatt.
I think he took on one more person, and then I thought there would be more after that. And then since then he hasn't.
No, he's been at WrestleMania. I want to say that he was at WrestleMania last year. He's wrestling right now. He's at WrestleMania this year.
But yeah, I know that. But I thought he took a break for a year or two. In WrestleMania. It was like after Bray Wyatt or after Bray Wyatt.
I know. I think he did take a break and then he came back and beat Bray Wyatt. I think he took a year off and then came back.
Seth Rollins anticipated a trip to Suplex City. He knew tonight would be painful, but I don't think even Seth Rollins, the architect, is
Well, I agree.
assault.
I agree. I wish Taker would have kept the streak. Man, look at his back.
Remember what Paul Heyman said this past week, that Brock Lesnar will, quote, violate Seth Rollins, that he will, quote, desecrate the good name of WrestleMania. And you know, Lesnar almost ran into the official. Rollins goes low. Rollins goes low.
I thought he said,
Monday Night on Raw.
it sounded like he said Rollins stole his book. Oh, no.
No, Undertaker fought Bray Wyatt at 31. WrestleMania 31.
Okay.
Shane McMahon at WrestleMania 32.
Okay, yeah.
Roman Reigns at 33.
Okay.
And then John Cena at 34. And then last year, just 135, and the first one he missed.
Okay.
So he took a break.
Last year.
Yeah, last
Oh,
year.
wow. So he just kept, yeah, that's right. He kept going.
Says right now his record is 24-2. He's supposed to face AJ Styles at 36.
Who did he lose the second one to?
Lesnar still instinctively fighting his way up, still suffering the effects of the low blow, and 2 stops.
A third, a trifecta of stops, covered by Rollins, hook on the leg, Seth Rollins,
Nice.
Universal Champion. Here is your winner, and the new Universal Champion, Seth Rollins. One of the most shocking moments in WrestleMania history. Seth Rollins.
Who was his second loss to?
After WrestleMania, everything changes.
This is right now he's
Now his belt matches his back.
my guess because of when they overpowered Roman Reigns for that like few years. I'm guessing the second loss would be Roman Reigns.
Was it Reigns?
My guess, but I'm reading right now. But that'd be my guess.
Yes, indeed, Seth. You are the brand new Universal
Unless
Champion. Your dream has been realized tonight because the age of Rollins is here.
Not for nothing, but Seth Rollins did have to use the low blow on Brock Lesnar to be able to achieve the Universal title here tonight.
You're right. I don't want to discount that, Renee, but let's be honest. Brock Lesnar jumped Seth Rollins before the match even began, and one man is left standing. Colin the Beast Slayer.
It's a good match.
City has been reduced to ashes.
Well, this was the start of the match.
Anytime Brock Lesnar gets beat, it's a good match to me. I just don't like Brock Lesnar.
The Beast incarnate was all over the challenger. The brutality was otherworldly. Seth
Triple H's
Rollins
Undertaker was a good one.
unbelievably
Which
It-
one?
It was a long one. The second one.
The second Triple H versus Undertaker?
That long one, but it was really good. That match was like almost an hour, I thought.
Advantage of the situation.
It was like
Good
45
match.
minutes at least.
One stop, but Lesnar would continue to battle, refusing to relent. A second stomp from Seth Rollins would find the mark, but the Beast would not stay down. Finally, a third stomp in the center of the ring, in the middle of MetLife Stadium. Seth Rollins dethrones Brock Lesnar and becomes the new Universal Champion.
Indeed, one of the most shocking starts in WrestleMania history.
Very nice.
Rollins holds the Universal title high. Corey, you've known Seth Rollins for
Derek, man, your hair is longer.
moment for this young man.
Yep.
I know that tonight meant
Yeah, when Tiffany straightens it out.
Rollins, he competed, he walked
When I do, because when you do, it looks more froey and fluffy and.
Yeah, 'cause you do it right. You do it right. You be my official hairstylist.
every man and boy in the locker room.
Is there a perks package?
Yeah, the official hairstylist of the Poindexter Lounge. All right. So now we're going to the Flair versus HBK match. WrestleMania 24. So we're going to go back 11 years from here. WrestleMania 24. Come on. What's going on? There we go. WrestleMania 24. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Whoops. Oh, come on. No, come on. Alright. Kim Kardashian and Mr. Kennedy discuss Money in the Bank.
Why?
Yeah.
My favorite thing growing up was we loved Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin, because my maiden name is Austin, and so we could get the Austin 316 shirt, and it was a twofer.
Nice. Raven Simone
Bray Wyatt.
helps WWE grant wishes.
My favorite,
Really?
yeah,
No,
Oh.
I'm talking about his second loss.
I got a fold of his earlier.
His second loss was Shane McMahon.
Did he lose to Shane McMahon?
Yeah, because
Oh, that's-
Shane McMahon, he was 23-1, and then when he versed Roman Reigns, he was 23-2.
Oh my gosh. I forgot that he lost to him. That,
Yeah. Because then he beat Roman Reigns, beat John Cena, and then that was this year.
Alright, so we're going to skip.
So he beat Brock Lesnar. I mean,
Do you guys want to watch the
beat
story?
Brock Lesnar, Lost.
You guys want to watch the story through the match? Or do you guys want to just watch the match? I'll leave it up to you guys. Because they got the story that sets it up, and then you know what? It might be fun to actually watch the story that leads up to it. Yeah, you know, it's been a while. So here it's got Flair and HBK's WrestleMania. If you go to the Jump 2, it's got it says Flair and HBK's WrestleMania story, and then it's got looks like an emotional kind of backstage thing there with Ric Flair, and then you got Ric Flair's entrance, and then the match itself. So I think we're gonna go from the story to set it up what it was. Buzz says, not sure what he's reading, but Taker beat Shane at 32 and lost to Roman at 33.
Then that website was wrong then.
That website was wrong then.
Yeah, I thought it was Roman Reigns. That's why I was like, really? It was Shane McMahon?
Wow, the Prime Minister of UK, Gavin says, has corona. And also Prince Charles.
Like the older one?
Yeah, that's the
I didn't know which one he is.
Prince Charles, the one who's married
Well,
to Diana.
did you know that the Queen Mom finally gave up her crown, and that the oldest son and the chick, I forgot their names, Diane's oldest son.
Harry? No, not Harry.
No, Harry's not gonna be
William?
in the family anymore. William and his wife took the crown.
Did they? How did I miss all that? How did I miss all that stuff? I didn't know that the Queen Mother stepped down, or that she passed it on. That's interesting. Totally unrelated wrestling stuff there. There's some world news for you. That is some crazy stuff, though. All right, so we're gonna go from Flair and HBK's WrestleMania 25 or 24 story on the Jump 2 thing, and watch that all the way through to the match. And you know what? How long have we been going? Been a couple hours, haven't we?
I'd say about 2 hours now.
We started at 4:30.
Yeah, so this will probably be the last match, because it's a great match. It's a great match to end off with.
Yeah.
This will be our last match for this session, but make sure to come back and we've got everybody's match ideas, written down, and so we'll start off with those when we come back. But for now, Flair and HBK's WrestleMania 24 story. 3, 2, 1, go.
So it is my honor and my privilege to present to you
I love
the very
HBK.
first inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame Class 2008. He's a man that I have idolized my entire professional career. And I don't care what anybody says, he's the greatest wrestler of all time. And more importantly, he's my friend.
Remember this stuff?
Woo!
So here I am with my thoughts of you.
Look at that.
This world
That hair. Got even better hair than me right now. That's a hard thing to do. My hair's all feathered like his, though. Nate.
As long as you keep on winning. The next time you lose a match, your career is over.
Only one thing in the world could make Ric Flair's career even bigger. And that would be to wrestle the man whose name is synonymous with WrestleMania, the showstopper, Shawn Michaels. I want to wrestle you at WrestleMania.
I'm willing to take on just about anything, but I am not going to be known as the guy that ended Ric Flair's career.
I can't compete with the best, and that would be you. Then I don't want my career to continue.
I'm going to give you everything you need. I'm going to give you Shawn Michaels. I'm going to give you the headliner. I'm going to give you the main event. I'm going to give you the icon, and rest assured, I'm going to give you the showstopper.
I would expect nothing less.
Remember the story of Old Yeller? They love that dog. But when it was time, they had to take that dog out back and finish him. Come Sunday, the showstopper's gonna take you, Old Yeller, behind the woodshed and put you out of your misery.
I miss Sean.
Like I said, I'm putting you out of your misery.
Man, Rick was old. It's amazing that he continued. Because he even came back after this.
Then he came back.
Joining me right now, 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
John Cena should not have tied that record.
Rick, tonight it could all come to an end. A career-threatening match on the biggest stage in sports entertainment against the guy they call Mr. WrestleMania,
Jeff,
Shawn
The Simpsons
Michaels.
have already been on
With
Disney
so
Plus
much
since
to
it
lose,
started.
With a 35-year career perhaps on the line, what's your game plan?
My game plan? To be the man. Woo!
Unless you mean that you saw something that said that they're not going to be on Fox anymore.
The following is a career-threatening match. Now in this match, should Ric Flair lose,
Everybody's saying
he
that thing about
must
the Queen is
retire.
fake.
Is that?
Yeah. This is how I enter the room when Tiffany and I are ready to go to bed.
Introducing first, from San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid,
I just come as my entrance, you know.
Shawn
Look. Get a free show. It's even better with the hair. Yeah, no pyrotechnics here.
Shawn Michaels has found himself in one of the most unique situations of his magnificent, storied career. Shawn Michaels just last night sitting on the front row when Ric Flair was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And as many of us were, tears were flowing down the face of the heartbreak kid. But what Shawn Michaels is challenged to do tonight may certainly give new meaning to the cliche, to the marketing term of heartbreak kid.
Yeah.
It is Mr. WrestleMania.
Sexy boy.
And I will assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that it is Mr. WrestleMania that the Nature Boy will get.
Oh, it's time for Ric Flair. Nature Boy.
And ladies, right in the ring, from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Nature Boy,
Ric Flair.
No one has style, no one has profile quite like that man. Look out for this huge crowd and all the woo that you're going to see here tonight. There's just absolutely never been anyone like Ric Flair, has there? Absolutely.
Well, where are you, Jeff?
And there never will be again. Tonight we celebrate Nature Boy Ric Flair as he walks to the ring with pride,
Look at
with conviction,
that. And with feathers.
confidence.
With pride, with conviction, and with feathers. And a boa.
And on Sunday night, March 30th, 2008, that he will once again rise to the occasion. Well, it's just like Triple H said last night at the Hall of Fame induction.
Oh, Maryland. Okay, yeah.
It's an
Yeah, I was wondering if you were maybe somewhere else. Because the Simpsons have been there since they launched. I've been trying to get through a lot of those seasons actually, because I have time. Man,
What an amazing environment. A larger than life spectacle that I wish you all, wherever you are around the world, could be here tonight and feel it as we are feeling it now. And over the years, nobody has done the pomp and the pageantry as well as Ric Flair.
I love the end of this match.
Fans that have traveled from around the world, standing on their feet in respect of Ric Flair and his quest to continue his storied career. There it is, vintage Flair, vintage Nature Boy. Shawn Michaels with the first offensive advantage of the contest. Michaels will be the quicker of the two, goes without saying, but Flair has Flair may have taught Shawn Michaels all Shawn Michaels knows, but he hasn't taught him all Ric Flair knows.
Well, I think that Shawn Michaels actually was going to go ahead and do a Ric Flair strut there for a second, but he thought better of it. And I think that's a good, wise decision.
Shawn Michaels reversing the hammerlock, nicely done, but quickly reversed by the Nate. Rick looks over, and Michaels right back to the hammerlock. Such an amazing setting. Because Ric Flair's the greatest of all time, how do you argue that Shawn Michaels is not 1A?
Wow.
Flair said that himself.
Man, you're up at 4 a.m. to watch the Flash with us. That's amazing,
He is
dude.
the ring with the best here tonight on Wrestling.
Just go to bed early. So you can get up, man.
And he is.
Gavin, he's in the UK. It's with the clocks. Their clocks are just skipping forward this week, tonight, and he said it's now going to be 4 a.m. when we watch the Flash. Go ahead. He got in trouble. Watching Flash because he fell asleep in class the next day after that.
Hold the other half. Hold the other half.
Ooh.
Exception.
First blood.
May not be the last.
He just leaned in and said something to him.
Michael Sets makes a mistake. Flair capitalizes. Could that be a sign of things to come? Flair's not going to make any mistakes, I will assure you.
Attempted knee drop right across the forehead.
I think Michael slapped the Flair's face. Gave Flair some additional momentum and motivation here tonight. But that elbow again to the right to the mouth of Flair slows down the Nature Boy. Michael's looking at this. They're going to take a chance.
And Flair taking a page
Man,
his own book.
even if you've been in a wrestling ring and you know how soft it is, that still always like freaks me out.
And now Flair's
When that kind of
Michael's attempting to slam Flair. And Flair with a crossbody. Flair with a crossbody.
This is a historic match.
when Flair's in there doing stuff at his age that he was back then,
You see Flair going, focusing on
that like I couldn't do now.
the knee, the leg of Shawn Michaels. And Michaels going caution to the wind here.
Flair on her. Oh, wait a minute.
Look out here. Look out.
Oh! She had himself in the stomach and the junk.
My God. Michaels. What in the world? Anguish on his face. Pain etched on his face. Michaels missed the mark and exploded into this table.
Unbelievable, Mr.
Oh,
WrestleMania.
man.
As you said, missing the mark, he may have cracked ribs.
Showstopper, we have just stopped his own show. Referee Charles Robinson is up to 5 with a 10 count at his disposal. Michael could be counted out here.
Oh my gosh. Michaels able to somehow make it back into the ring before that 10 count.
And Michaels even breathe after this collision.
Look at Flair, still fast enough to get out of the way of that incoming.
The ring sound again.
It just doesn't give the way it's supposed to. Those poor foreign announcers, they're always losing their table. They knew what they signed up for. Now, was that the foreign announce table or was that their announce table?
Suplex. Flair's got to capitalize here early.
So I thought I saw, what's his name, standing up.
Flair's got the left hook. And Charles Robinson, who has been a Ric Flair fan his entire life, quite frankly, and honestly, did find a 2 count there. There with a straight right hand, trying to continue to widen the advantage offensively. And Flair now again. Somebody got a near fall again. Ric Flair pressing the issue.
The guy in the green back there.
Certainly. Everything Ric Flair is doing now is ravaging Michaels' body. Michaels is hurting.
See, that's a WrestleMania crowd right there. It's going to be so weird to have WrestleMania happen in the Performance Center with nobody. Like, WrestleMania is known for, you know, for these emotional moments and these stories that build, and you get the crowd in there, and it's like, I mean, like, you get the responses, the near falls, and all those things. It's like, oh, I just can't imagine it being anywhere close.
I saw it, and there's another cover, and I'm seeing Ric Flair continuing to press the flesh on Shawn Michaels. Go body to body, move for move.
I went back and watched that movie, Old Yeller. They didn't put the dog Old Yeller down because he was too old. It was because he got rabies. And right now, Flair is acting like a rabid dog. There's nothing more dangerous than a rabid dog.
This is a good wrestling match.
Michaels with a neck breaker just in time. If your money's on Shawn Michaels, because
This is a great hybrid between old school
again and again
and new school.
after taking that amazing chance that did not pay off earlier.
Oh! I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are.
So I know surcease for Ric Flair.
You land on your hip that way, that's gonna hurt.
I lay on my hip at night the wrong way and I hurt.
What Flair landed, what in the heck is Michaels doing here?
Well, we've seen that Michaels will attempt just about anything in this match. Now what?
The moonsault, I think, found its mark this time.
You almost missed that one.
Down. But what price has Michaels?
Only about half of that one hit.
And the referee back in the ring, you see him.
You said Shawn Michaels pulling out all the stops for a moonsault.
A double countout will be a loss for Ric Flair. It looked as if Flair had the opportunity to sidestep most of Shawn Michaels' moonsault there. If not, Flair, there's no way Flair would have made it back in the ring. Mono a mono.
Man,
Michaels explodes with a forearm in Flair's face, and now Michaels, you can almost feel, ladies and gentlemen, the tide turning.
Oh, you're right. The tide is turning. Both these men taking
All right, Buzz.
together on the chops, and now Michaels with the advantage.
Thanks, man. Thanks for being here.
Michaels inverted.
Well, Gavin, basically we celebrate Thanksgiving. It's supposed to be when
Michaels again.
you know, when they came, you know, to North America, and they were able to have a meal apparently with the Native Americans who were here. There's some history now that says that probably didn't happen the way that they say, but there's a lot of different theories on that. I'm sorry, I can hear you. Yeah, the history is a little different. What actually happened is different than kind of what we do. So Thanksgiving is that time, yeah, we kind of celebrate the country in general. And then also it's supposed to be a time to just take a break and be thankful. We come together with your family. There's no presents or anything like that involved. We just come together for a big meal, and the family comes over and stuff. And actually, families do that here more on Thanksgiving than they do. I mean, a lot of families do get together for Easter, or not for Easter. Well, they do for Easter too, but for Christmas, and we'll do a big meal. But most families will do the big meal thing where the whole family and even extended family come out for Thanksgiving.
See how either of these two men are on their feet. Fair side headlock. Good combination here. Whoa. Oh, Michael trying. What may happen if Bergen 3? No. Trying to break out. His body wouldn't allow it. Thanks to our announce table. A counter by Michaels. A counter by Michaels. Refusing to let fire in the corner. Maintaining advantage. Maintaining great football also.
I always think those moves are funny when they do the flip.
Now we're talking dirtiest player in the game.
Like, I don't know anybody who gets thrown so fast that they do a flip upside down.
Vulnerability. Shawn Michaels
It's just
is
funny to
back
see.
turned, and he suffered that vicious chop block from Nate. The intensity of the greatest of all time. Here we go, dear. This could be. Oh, wait. Inside cradle. The inside cradle. Counter the intended figure 4. Flair ducks the enziguri. He's got the figure 4 again. Flair's got the figure 4. Can Michaels survive it? Flair, figure 4 locked in. And Shawn Michaels being tortured by the man Michaels brutalizing. Shoulders down. Michaels literally screaming, writhing in pain. He's going to have to try. If he can to get to the ropes, he's in the center of the ring. Michaels is in a desperate state. Look at Flair pull Michaels back. The legend, Ric Flair, pulling Michaels right dead center of the ring. Michaels can't last much longer. Flair rolled through that counter. Flair used Michaels' momentum, but Michaels finally too close to the ropes. The crowd doesn't like it. It was the only thing Michaels could do to survive. But the bottom line is that Shawn Michaels is damaged goods as we speak, thanks to the figure 4. This is Flair's best opportunity to be victorious in this match. He's got to stay on the offense. He's got to capitalize here. Come on, Nate. There's no time to style and profile now.
Michaels pulls himself back.
Sweet chin music.
Sweet chin music. A thunderous super kick to the face of Ric Flair. Michaels ravaged body. Michaels with the arm over. Is this it? Ric Flair's in-ring wrestling life is continuing.
I don't think Shawn Michaels has ever delivered a more picture-perfect sweet chin music than that, and it still didn't keep Flair down for the 3 count.
But Ric Flair continues to prove why he is the man. Flair has survived this amazing effort by Shawn Michaels. Mr. WrestleMania couldn't pull the trigger earlier. Finally did instinctively.
Now HBK is tuning up the band again. Screaming at Flair to get to his feet.
Leather pants.
It was so hot to wrestling.
I know, man.
Well, this may be the end of Old Yeller.
Even if they're cluttered, it's still.
He was going to take Flair out behind the barn and put him out of his misery, but my question is, in the heart of Shawn Michaels, can he do it? Michaels has got to be conflicted. Flair with a low blow, the referee could not have seen it. And the Nature Boy knows it. And now can Flair win it? Can Flair win it with a low blow? Michaels a second away from losing this amazing wrestling match here tonight at WrestleMania 24. To be the man, you've got to beat the man. And can Shawn Michaels beat the man tonight?
We may try to do another one tomorrow.
Michaels, inverted version of the figure 4. How prophetic is this? It was Flair's figure
If not tomorrow, then Monday.
submission maneuver on Flair's legs.
No, this just would not be right.
Man, what a match. Put his own move on him.
Out of desperation, the Nature Boy got to the ropes and thumb to the eye. Flair with a thumb to the eye, fighting for his survival.
Well, but he's got to be very, very careful. That's a couple of things that Flair has done behind the ref's back. But if he gets disqualified, wait a minute, there's a cover.
Oh, that was a quick count.
There's been a few quick
Flair
counts in
got
this
the
match.
cradle. He got a long 2 count indeed. Flair may have had the tights there. I couldn't see from my position. Wouldn't surprise me.
I love the chops.
Flair voice was shaking seven members.
I know.
Michaels' body is
Oh!
It's like the big right hand, but it was a big right boot from downtown, out of nowhere, in a heartbeat.
Desperate men do desperate things, and that was purely out of desperation. Flair was lighting up Shawn Michaels.
A look on Shawn Michaels' face tells another story.
Yeah, here it is.
said.
Sorry, I love you.
What a shot! Michaels with a big hit!
But he said, I don't want to be the one that ends your career.
He thanked him. There's a whole documentary he talks about. He thanked him, like in.
Michaels hesitated and hesitated.
But you saw that he wasn't just like acting, you could tell he was actually.
Yeah, he talks about what an emotional moment it was for him.
Well, you saw his stomach, like when someone's just like breathing her, like you could see his stomach like shaking like it was when he was crying. Ric Flair. That's why they panned to him, because he was crying.
Broken heart or his broken ribs and John wants this relips. Sorry.
Now let me kick you in the face.
Exactly what Ric Flair would have done if the roles had been reversed.
See right there, you can see his stomach.
There we saw it. It's what Ric Flair wanted Shawn to do. Flair finally made it to his feet and said, come on, give it to me.
See, but it's emotional moments like that with the crowd that makes that good. If you don't have the crowd,
I know. Can you
how
imagine
are
if
gonna-
this? Can you imagine if this match had been set up for this year?
They would have had to move it from the pay-per-view or something.
What's that?
They would have had to move it from the pay-per-view.
They would have had to move it because you can't. Look at me. Look at the crowd.
I've seen this many times before, and it still makes me tear up. Because it's like, you see the emotions these people have for each other, and Isaac just said he didn't want to lose to anyone but him.
The emotional connection that people have.
And there's even like when Undertaker broke the streak, the whole stadium was like dead.
Oh my
silent.
gosh, we were quiet.
Oh, I know. Yeah, when the Undertaker got beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stadium was like dead silent.
It was. It was just that moment. It was just total silence. It was absolute shock. There he is with his family.
Before she started wrestling.
Oh yeah. Dang. I can't remember which.
And with his family, you know that's not acting, because it's like,
Yeah,
you
I
were
can't
invested.
remember. I can't remember which one of his sons died.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Hashtag sports that make it fun.
You gotta walk all the way back.
Maybe did it really hurt your knee? Because,
The only reason that sucks for WrestleMania for them is walking all the way back up that way.
Right? Have to walk all the way back.
what if it's his last one? That's,
Yep, that's your last walk. But it wasn't. I mean, he came back, but
we didn't know that then.
no.
Just last walk for like wrestling anyway. There's no one saying that from the
When you saw Charlotte had her hair like this short, and her hair was like this long when she came back. And he came back as like her manager.
Emotional moment there. I like that they took their time with this. That they didn't just move on to the next thing.
What a historic moment we just witnessed. Will there be more history to see later tonight as The Undertaker attempts to go a perfect 16-0 at WrestleMania.
16-0? That ain't nothing.
This time, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, Edge.
My prediction is that the Undertaker's gonna win. I don't know, but alrighty. Reed Flair, that's right. His name was Reed Flair. It is interesting to see how young Charlotte was there too. Yeah. Well, you know, William, who we haven't seen William in a while. He pops up every once in a while. He's got family in the UK, and he goes back and forth to the UK as well. We're talking about the UK right now.
He actually just came back before all of this happened.
Yep. So, hey guys, that's going to be it for today, but stay safe, stay quarantined, and you know what, let's do this again real soon, all right? Thanks, guys, for joining us. We always love having you guys around and having fun with you guys, and this was fun. Good matches, good memories of these matches, and just the emotion behind them, and
it reminds me of wrestler Matthew Lillard.
Oh, Edge. Yeah, Edge does kind of look like Matthew
wrestling
Lillard.
Shaggy.
Wrestling shit. That's funny. That's funny. All right, guys. Well, hey, until next time, stay safe, stay well, and that's about it. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
That's why I was mad that Brock Lesnar took it from him.
Say goodnight, Tiff.
Good night, Tiff.